If we don't take urgent action on increased food prices, we will not like action we would see. Ahmad Lawan speaks. Okay, what does he have to say this time around? There is in detail, please. There will be mass protest if food prices keeps rising. Ahmad Lawan, the former president of the Senate, said there will be mass protests if three arms of government do not work together to reduce food prices and high electricity tariffs. Lawan was contributing to a debate on a motion sponsored by Sunday Karimi, senator representing Kogi West. Karimi's motion was underneath to tackle food insecurity. The former Senate president said Nigerians must not be taken for granted in the face of worsening economic hardship. If we don't take urgent action on increased food prices and electricity tariffs, we will not like the actions we will see on the street, Lawan said. We cannot take the people for granted for too long. Earlier, the Kogi West senator said prices of food staples have risen by over 300% following the removal of subsidy on petrol. Insecurity in food-producing regions, bad roads, increase in the cost of transportation attributable to the removal of fuel subsidy, and depreciation of the value of the naira are possible factors that have contributed to the increase in prices of items and household commodities, he said. The greater percentage of the increase in prices of food items and consumables is not only due to these factors, but to zest of the merchants, traders, and retailers to make supernormal profit. The Senate asked the relevant government ministries and agencies to tackle the problem. The motion was adopted after it was put to a voice note by Senate President Godswill Akpabio. See, Ahmed Lawano. People will follow loot this country dry. Yes, I talk about my full chest. People will do it and follow loot this country suck am dry. They come outside, can't tell us waiting no good. Anyway, waiting talk share na truth. No, say I go talk my own. If person talk through, I go talk. Even though for this country, this man follow for people they supposed to throw away inside panty, lock the this thing, fling the key inside sea. High sea, Atlantic Ocean. Baby said I no go fit pick am. I dey tell you. Though, but wetin dey talk na true. You no make a good person. You no make a good person at all. Now back to the news. Truly, everything happening is as a result of. Everything happening. If it is not curbed, it results into a protest. It might even be more than NSAS. Because this time, yes, it is going to be more than NSAS. And I say this because this time around it's going to be all Nigerians. You know, say some people in the north that time, they did not join. Now just few people now join for NSAS. And they don't really do them for long. If it starts, my dear, it go sweep everywhere dry. Hunger, they unite people, oh. Hunger. But me, I go say, I just want to know because I know say this thing they come for front. This is not a matter of God forbid. This is not a matter of Kolishele. I want to make when we go hit the streets, because I know say they come. When we go hit the streets, I beg, make una not just talk about hunger. Make una talk about bad governance. Make una talk about our salary. Make una talk about electricity tariff. Make una talk about inflation. Make una talk about everything. Wait, not be saying I will come talk only one thing. Make una talk about EFCC as in the use harass people. Make una talk about everything. Make we join them together. We go get our own. Shebi government they go come. They'll get their own agenda. We say go carry our own. 21 abi 50 things. We be saying they go need to do before we come up for streets. I just they tell na this one. Let me say come na say na one thing na define. No be say I can't lose focus. So now get short attention span. I go use the rhyme called the waka. So my own is this one is going to happen. There is no two ways about it. It will happen soon and very soon. As far as the government don't talk, say they do like say they know they hear. They don't turn to idols. They know they talk, they know they see, they know they hear, they know they feel. No wahala. No wahala. Make them stay. But me, I know say sooner or later it is going to happen. It is going to happen. And why it will happen, we will start reminding them. They are not going to tell us to have patience because immediately they came in and removed subsidy. They did not tell us to have patience when they were buying their luxurious cars or jeeps. They did not tell us to have patience when they were increasing their salaries by over 100%. They did not tell us to have patience. So now, we say don't be like this. Make everybody, everybody pay. No be say that time you come outside they talk say no, na you basi. If you talk that na Igbo, an Hausa, or na my brother, Oraimo God, better one would land for your back of your neck. You go carry mark go ass. You better make you no come jam talk for that place. I don't dey talk my own now. The way it is going. This politicians know what they are doing. Them coming out to say that she always I talk from the beginning. It does not make them a better person. They state the obvious. It go soon happen because my dear, when people don't already start to steal, people already stealing. When you go reach say nothing there for inside yard to steal again, nothing there, people go enter streets. That one is something that you cannot avoid. The only way it can be curbed is for today. Inflation will come down. You see rice, 1 derica, you go back. Beans, you go back as a day before. You go to buy 1 derica for that 200 naira. I dey tell you, 300 naira. 1 pint of garri go dey, that same range. 300, 400. This I dey tell you na true. E go come down, the inflation go reduce well. We go see visible petrol. We no go dey buy petrol for this one. We buy for 600, 500, 700. No, you go back to 150. You go back. Transportation go reduce back. Everything go back. That is the only way. Then electricity tariff, taxes will increase, then go reverse and back. They no go suffocate us. So lie. And again, the amount wey they pay us, then to go they collect. Very, very important. If they want talk, say now like this, it go be, then go they pay 200, then go they pay 150, then go they pay 400, then go they pay 250, 300,000, 600. Now that one they go they collect. No extra money. If they talk say them go pay, waiting they call and they go come outside, can't talk allowance something. Then be saying they go give each and every one of us allowance. Now so it be. If they go pay allowance. If they don't go make in general, make them come up for seat. I don't they tell them as it go be. Because this one is not a matter of God forbid. It is going to happen. If it does not happen, then be saying maybe things go be better. But shouldn't no get magic one now. For that reason, you go happen sooner or later. All right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest.